When you walk around South Korea, you might go, where the heck are the trash cans? Where the trash cans be at? They are few and far between, and that is because the trash system here in Korea is quite complex. So today I'm coming at you live from Seoul, South Korea with a lot more helpful tips. Now some of y'all are going, did she say she's talking about trash? Guys, I've had to give presentations on this topic multiple times here in Seoul because it's that complicated. Some people get worried, like, I hear I'm gonna get fined if I do it wrong. You wanna do it right, so that's why I'm making the video. But don't live in fear. Maybe someone gets upset with you, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna get deported over trash, okay? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And now I'm making a video, so you're gonna be a pro. Trash can be split up into 3 categories, at least in my head. You have 일반, which is regular trash. You have recycling, and then you also have 음식 trash, which is food trash. Regular trash, that is what most of you would know as, like, I go to Walmart in the States and I buy whatever type of trash bag I want. It can be stretchy, it can be scented. In Korea, we actually have specific trash bags that you have to buy from either the local convenience store or the local grocery store in the district that you're currently living. But you're not actually going to be using a lot of regular trash bags because a lot of things get recycled. On the screen, I'm going to put a label and an explanation of all of the different types of things that you could put into a recycling bin. There is plastic. I bet you know what that one is. Plastic. Good job. There's yuri, which is glass. There's 비닐우, which is like the plastic bags or wrappers. There's 캔루, which is literally cans. 쌍차루, which is like a box or cardboard. And then there's 투명 페이트병, which is just like the clear plastic bottles, which does not have the label, by the way. Some people will look at an item and be like, I'm not totally sure if it's plastic or what this is. If you look on the back, this recycling label is literally on everything. So if you look at an item and you go, I don't know which bin to throw it in, this is the first step for you. All of these items must be cleaned out. You can't put things in recycling if they are dirty in some way. Well, Megan, if it's dirty, where do I put it? You put it in the regular trash, which is called the 일반 쓰레기, which is literally regular waste. The close supermarket or the close convenience store to your house, you can walk in there and say, 일반 쓰레기 봉투 있어요? Which is asking, do you have those regular waste trash bags here? They are usually white, but sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're pink. Once you ask this question, they're probably going to ask you in reply, 몇 리터요? Which is saying, like, how big do you want? How many liters? How big of a trash bag do you want? Usually, I actually don't get very large trash bags because you don't go through a lot of regular waste very quickly, but sometimes maybe I have like a used like ramen cup or like eggshells. Those eventually start to smell, and so I don't actually buy really big waste bags because they kind of get smelly. I also actually keep all of that in my fridge until the trash day where I actually throw out my regular trash bag. I keep it in the fridge so that it doesn't smell. Usually the bag that I will get, it's around the standard size. It's 20리터, which is 20 liters, and so you can reply to them, 20리터 주세요. You can also walk into the convenience store and just hold up your phone and just show the sentence as well if you're a little too shy to ask. If you're finding this video helpful, a like goes a long way. Thank you so much. Let's keep going. But either way, that is how you get the trash bags. Now, not everything else goes in the 일본 쓰레기 봉투 because there's actually 음식 쓰레기 봉투, which is food waste, and it is a separate bag. You buy them from the same places. You buy them from grocery stores, you buy them from local convenience stores, and you're like, man, this is a lot of bags. Now, when it comes to food waste, you put almost all leftover food in this bag. Fun fact, they often give these 음식 쓰레기, these food waste bags, and they give them to pigs as food. Yum. But think about whatever you're putting in that bag, a pig is going to eat it. So you're not going to put an eggshell, you're not going to put bones or like the pit of the avocado. If you get bone in chicken, you're going to put the bones, you're going to put that in regular waste, not in the 음식 쓰레기, not in the food waste. And then food waste bags, you're going to want to keep them in your freezer because these bags, you use them even less than you do regular waste. And when I tell you that food waste can get smelly, so I usually put all of that and I leave it in my freezer so it freezes, it doesn't smell, and then whenever you need to eventually throw it out, go outside of your apartment complex or your housing complex, and usually there is going to be a specific food waste bin, and you're just gonna literally do one of these. And you're gonna run away because that thing is smelly. It's nasty. It probably has never been cleaned. You're gonna do a throw and run, okay? And by the way, you put the whole bag in there. You don't open up the food waste bag and like dump it out. You throw the entire bag into the bin. if that makes sense. Sometimes in some complexes, the bag, you literally just put it on the street during specific hours of the day. Usually these bins are going to be placed outside on the ground floor. Sometimes they're around the corner. Sometimes in certain apartment complexes, they're actually in the basement, so you have to go down into the basement of your apartment. But if you're staying in an Airbnb, it's usually labeled where you should leave everything. Sometimes the hosts take care of it for you. Sometimes hotels take care of it for you, so you don't have to worry all that much about it. I know trash and recycling is very complicated, so if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Whether or not you've picked your accommodation yet here in Seoul, South Korea, I super recommend that you watch this video because I tell you why I don't stay in hotels and why I don't recommend it. I will see you over there. Bye!